on this one wall, and it's Sunrise Swim, and it's big circle of people, and Jack's mom sewed every stitch on that thing. So I was just thinking that their family, my brother's family, would be really proud that we're stitching it together here. All the different colors, the way a quilt has all these wild, different stitches going this way and different pieces of cloth that form this whole blanket that gives us warmth. So, and I really appreciate that, knowing that each stitch was consciously, deliberately made in love. And so I think if we can look ourselves as a quilt, look at all the incredible, crazy colors and patterns and shapes and things, if we can keep working on stitching ourselves together, will not only warm the person who gets to be underneath that quilt, but I think we warm each other as we do that. So that's my reminder every day, and to come down here and to see the same kind of pattern with that quilt that I see every day. I'm so thankful for the warmth that it's given me, and I'm so thankful, I think even more so, of the reminder of the warmth that if I get to get up in the morning, that's the gratitude that I need to exercise that day. So let's keep stitching and give each other warmth, and not be afraid to be grateful. You know, people ask you, how are you doing? I don't know, for the last year and a half, I don't know. Every day seems to bring something else, but the fact that I'm able to listen to that question should make me grateful. And then that gratitude should be exercised. So, wonderful calisthenics this morning, everybody. Thank you for letting me be here. Love you, man.
Hey,
but
John.
I wouldn't go ice skating.
Hey, John, I'm going to jump ship here.
Are you John or are you Jim?
I have no idea.
Does anybody have the carp crew online? I think we were going to try to Skype them.
They were on earlier.
They were on earlier.
Yeah.
Because I know there's some families that can't get here, and they're stuck in carp. And
But they're meeting at the beach with, hello. I hate this thing anyway. They're meeting at the beach with Ren and Eric, and so we're not alone here. We've got middle schoolers in Carp meeting, doing the same thing, and of course we're not alone because I think we're bringing a lot of people down here with us who aren't here or can't be here. So with that, Jim Brady.
So, a lot of you know that rocking chair inside my office. A lot of you spend a lot of time in that rocking chair. On that chair is a small quilt, and Kim made it for me. It's a taken from a photograph of Jack and me and a mule. So Jack's done a number of trips with me, and he's like Radar O'Reilly, those of you who remember MASH.
MacGyver.
Yeah, MacGyver. So we'll be standing there with, 10 kids barely under control, stuff falling out of their packs, and I'll get ready to ask Jack to go do something to help somebody, and he's already there. So if you want to come by, sit in the rocker, check out me and Jack and the mule. And speaking of mules, I want to put Emma Gonzalez's name in our fire. She's up on Chismahoo Ridge, looking down on us. So I guess the last word is, life's kind of an illusion. All the hope and help that we've seen, all the heroics, that stuff goes on every day. We just don't see it until we're reminded about it. So let's continue on that, and we can all be like Jack and the Mule, just ready to serve.
Hi, my name is Cliff. I'm in fifth grade. And I just want to say thank you for the few months that I've been at SBMS. I've made such good friendships. I've had such good laughs with my friends and teachers, and I've just learned so much. And I feel like this school is one of the best reasons of teamwork and friendship, and I just want to say thanks.
Hi guys, my name is Sophia. I'm the other Sophia in 9th grade. And the movie Lilo and Stitch, there's a little character Stitch, the little blue guy, and his famous quote is, "Ohana means family, and family means nothing." And that's what our school's about, that no one's left behind, whether you're the first to get into camp on our trips, or the last, or you're a bike monkey, or you're not. No one's left behind. And my dad told me this morning, like my mom and dad and I were talking this morning about Carpe Diem and how that really means something to our school. And it really does. Carpe Diem means seize the day. And we want to live each moment like it's our last, and we want to love each moment like it's our first. And I was in 6th grade at MUS, and I never really knew what like a community was completely. I heard about SBMS, and I've been here since 7th grade. I love it, and I've known Lauren since 4th grade, and we used to not get along in 4th grade. We were friends, but we just never really talked. And then we've just always had a connection somehow. And then when I found out about this story, immediately I was like, I need to see her. And I saw her on Tuesday in the hospital. And she was still her bubbly self, cracking jokes. She apparently walked out of that whole mudslide and with the firefighters and said, "I wish I wore different pants." And she's been like that since I met her. She's been like that since I met her. She has this bubbly character. And she looked the same. She had some bruises and scrapes. But you can still tell, even though like the trauma hasn't fully hit her yet. She's just so grateful. She asked also, she asked the firefighters also, what was I under? Because she just thought she was under her mom's desk. Turns out the firefighter said, "Sweetie, you're under the whole house." And she was like, "Oh, wow." She was just cracking jokes about that too. And it's it's really crazy to think with the whole Ohana's family thing, that these helicopters going by are, every time that they're flying, are rescuing people or trying to find people or bringing people back to hospitals. Saying no one's left behind, all these missing people will be found.
We do have the Carpe Diem families who can't get here. We have them hooked up through some miracle of technology. And Sasha was she's always down here in the mornings on Friday. She's always bringing poems. She's one of our ninth graders, of course, and she really wants to be part of this with her crew in Carpe Diem. So we're going to tap her in right now.
Hi.
Hi.
Sasha in the ninth grade. I'm here with Cameron and Julia and Maisie and Eric and Amy and Ren and Finn and Tristan and Lucian. I'm going to read a poem called Wings by Mary Oliver. I saw the heron poised like a branch of white petals in the swamp, in the mud that lies like a glaze, and the water that swirls its pale panels of reflected clouds. I saw the heron shaking its damp wings, and then I felt an explosion, a pain, also a happiness. I hardly mentioned as I slid free, as I saw the world through those yellow eyes, as I stood like that rippling under the mottled sky of the evening that was beginning to throw its dense shadows. No, in my heart, and it drew back. But my bones knew something wonderful about the darkness, and they thrashed in their pores. They thought they wanted to lie down in that silky mass of the swamp, the sooner to fly.
Thank you, Sasha. Our hearts are with you and all of our families in Carpinteria as well. Love you.
Thank you.
Come on, Court.
My name is Naomi Reeves, and it wouldn't be right to be a part of something this powerful without mentioning a family that we lost from our Santa Barbara Montessori family. I would like to put Duffy Montgomery's name in the fire. He was with his sister Caroline and his dad Mark when they passed away, and he was holding Steve and Linda. He was holding his sister Caroline in his arms when she took her last breaths, and he's going to need something this powerful, this community, to think about him, to hold him up, and help him feel the unimaginable thing that he